Hello fellow Bazaarians, welcome back to the channel. Today we're playing Mac in the event going on with the red envelopes here for the Lunar New Year, and we got the new skin, pretty sweet. Glad to be checking out another run with the new skin. We got the skin from being top 10% in the most recent Community Cup, the Sweetheart Showdown. We played with a member of the community, Cloud. So shout out Cloud for getting us into the top 10%. Both of our runs were, we both had 210 wins, so we did pretty darn well. And we were nearly flawless on each of us only had like one run that was so close to flawless. It was a little rough that we didn't get those flawlesses, but we made top 15. I believe we placed 15th out of somewhere around like 180 teams or something like that. So yeah, 15th place, pretty good. I think it's my best placement in a Community Cup so far. My highest, other than that, was I believe like 21st place. And then in the Dumpster Diver, or not Dumpster Diver, the Dumpster Fire tournament, I got 3rd place, which was a tie, I believe, for 2nd. So those are my best performances so far, and this one really cool to get an exclusive skin like that. And it's even cooler that it's animated down there a little tiny bit as well. Anyway, let's start ourselves off here. I don't really want to mess with weapons vendor first on Mac. I think I'll go with just some gold, and then we'll go JJ.
Sometimes I sell stuff.
So we got weapons. I guess this is good enough for day one, right?
Sad to say goodbye.
Pretty solid. And then we can use fungal spores, or we can grab a thurible to keep charging up the refractor. Fungal spores doesn't give you a catalyst anymore, so I haven't really been loving it lately. Although I could see a argument to be made for Floor Spike having a fungal spores next to it. I think I'll go with a thurible though.
How about this weather where...
And let's go Viper. We could grab a Toxic Fang here, and that would be a pretty solid option for us to have. One of the best, actually, options for us to get. Alright, didn't get it. Is what it is. We do have a friend, so we can grab a skill here. Grab myself some crit chance, why not? And honestly, since I just grabbed the skill, I'll grab a... Ooh, Obsidian Crocodile Tears. If I put in the Thurible, the burn ticks should actually make this do a decent amount of damage. We also have 2 extra poison for both of these, but I kind of like this. I think I'll go with another skill here and just hope that this is enough for day one. With any luck, Crocodile Tears should just eat through any shield or regen that these guys have in one shot. Only issue is, can we survive that long? I didn't grab any extra regen except for that one little loot item that I got. It's looking doable so far. I think we're good here. Yep.
I believed in myself and I still lost.
Refractor at bronze is not the most impressive weapon of all time, but sometimes you can sneak a win in there if you have something else to support it, like Obsidian Crocodile Tears, you know? Let's go with another skill here. And here I will go Midsworth. We still want to see these tickets, right? So I still feel like this is worth going to. We want to sell these in shop for generosity for the most part. This is a $9 runic axe. I think I will just go ahead and buy that.
That's how it's done.
This guy upgrades pretty well, and I haven't played that archetype in a while, so
Why run?
wouldn't mind it.
We are everywhere.
Main reason for coming here is that we have the low quality Keen Eye already. And I wouldn't mind having a silver version of that, because there's a lot of NPCs in the game that actually have the silver version of it, you know?
Watch your back.
Otherwise, it kind of just gets stuck at bronze for the rest of the game. That's actually pretty solid with generosity.
If you have to ask the price, you can't.
This is good. Yeah, sure. Okay. Let's go ahead and sell some stuff here. Get our discounts. These are
You're a
both
smart
free,
one
so I'll take
for
them
your
both.
size.
I think I will end up tossing this one so we can get a small discount on the
I
Thurible as
think
well.
that suits you beautifully.
Let's roll. Venom is here. I think Venom's pretty solid. I'm going to buy both of
Shall I
these
gift
two
wrap it for
things.
You wanna
Game is being
buy
very
that?
laggy right now.
I mean, excellent choice.
Okay. I think I will just go ahead and transform this, but let's do it at the next shop so that I can get some kind of
More to learn.
buff from it with generosity. Curio or a small burn item. There's only a few small burn items on this character. There's the Thurible, there's the Fireflies that we skipped, and then there's one other, right? Which is the reagent. There's a decent chance at a reagent. I think I'll just grab another skill though. Rightmost poison, leftmost poison, rightmost crit chance. I could put that onto the croc tiers. It's tough that I don't have more burn though, you know? 5-second item, 7-second item with charge though. I think we do need to transform this just to see what we got. Another floor spike. Maybe it is just fungal spores then. We can go with this. That'll do. This guy seems important for croc tiers though, you know? We have a better poison setup than burn setup right now, so I'll just hope that the fungal spores poison is enough to sustain us. I also got the Heartbreaker
Wanna get
title
lunch after
for
this?
participating in that
Is that
Sweetheart
fair?
Showdown tournament as well. But only the top 10% of teams got the skin. Does he have a way to make Boom Boom Bot fly? Oh, he does. It's not guaranteed, but... Oh, yep, I'm dead.
I kind of feel
Yep.
bad. Want me to
Once
eat this
every other drone is flying, this guaranteed hits Boom Boom Bot. That's pretty solid for a Boom Boom Bot setup. Was kind of hoping he'd be using more weapons, but alas. Maybe I should have seen that it was a Stell. Well, Stell normally has weapons. Like, I feel like Floor Spike should be pretty solid against Stell most of the time. Right? Alright, here I will be taking regen. We're still on max, so we still need some support, you know?
Sale, no sale. I want what's
We got the
right
magic
for you.
carpet, and we do have the runic great axe in the bag. This might be a worthwhile purchase here. We also have a book of secrets here, though. Okay, that's a
If
$6.
it's not right for you, bring it back.
This
I want you to be happy.
this is really, really interesting. I think I have to skip it for now, though. Do have a poisonous reagent here for a medium. Could transform nicely as well. Let's put this on the board for now, over the Venomander. And let's go Frostry Challenger. I still have yet to pull the Frozen Bludgeon at Silver from this guy, since, you know, basically like 2 seasons ago. Also, I don't know if I've said it yet, but the whole event being related to like buying and selling items, I feel like Mac is pretty much at the bottom of the pool as far as who's the strongest right now. I'll buy this. I don't think I'll be re-rolling though.
formula of life is
So this is double the damage every time they take damage. This is double the damage every time we do a status effect. I think Crocodile Tears is honestly stronger, especially since it speeds it up. If we were to put something in, it would just be this guy, right? Like, we don't have another good reason or good thing to put in. I guess I could take out this one, put this here, and put the Nightshade in. We want this one to have the extra. It is a little awkward. That's fine. We're not critting much, you know?
You say old. I say
Poison 2, 2-4, second faster Venomander. I think it's just Refractor. We have to hope that this is enough damage to win us the day so far. Is this just better than Nightshade because it charges, though? It's not as much poison, but it happens more frequently, which helps Refractor and Obsidian Croc Tears. I think I'm okay with this. It's a little rough that we don't have just another singular weapon to mess with. Small weapon, you know?
My fight isn't with you, but if you insist.
Yeah, but I do feel like Mac is at a bit of a disadvantage with this whole event. A lot of other characters have good items to value stack. Mac only really has one value stacking item, and it's more of a, what would you call it?
Like my
It's less of a value stacking item and more of a value generating item. You get a lot of value out of it. It's Peace Rot, right? Peace Rot gives you money every time you delete other items out of your bag. And you kind of want to be selling stuff to shops in this event, so Peace Rot's kind of rough. Should I upgrade this here, just so that I can get a better transformation out of it? I guess so.
On my back, and I'll trot it to your door.
Wouldn't mind generating some catalysts.
Oh, I think you're really
Kind of
gonna
expensive,
enjoy that.
but I have a feeling we might not ever play either of these, so catalyst might be stronger. Grab a small non-weapon item and slap that on the board real quick. Want this to be in the middle. These are our two buffed poison items, right? So we want those two to be
You bring your
strongest and the fastest. They already are the fastest. Or they should be, for the most part. Since they charge off of other weapons being used. Which means they charge off of each other being used. We really just need a way to find a buff for both of these guys. I think it's very strong to have two of them, so finding a buff for them seems like the move. Let's get rid of that guy. He's taking up a lot of space. Weapons is fine. We also have the ticket here, the red envelope. Could go with Ice Claw. I feel like Ice Claw is pretty usable right now. In the meta of value stacking, though, I'm not 100% certain how this would work. But getting it this early, you do end up having a good amount of time to pivot into something like that. I think it's worth holding on to for $2. Ooh, these guys, though, are immediately useful. So, Spider Mace charges off of poison. Alright, let's get rid of the Venomander.
Go make some more stories. Then come back and tell me.
I'm gonna get rid of this too. This one gives you, when you poison or regen, your weapons gain 4 damage for the fights. So if I give up on buffing the poison, I can just put this in and all of our weapons damage will continue going up instead.
but you have to trust me.
And then I will go improvise weaponry because this is looking like a really good poppy field board. And if we got deadly poppy field, this would really skyrocket our damage a lot. It's a little too early to be looking for a poppy field, but got a weapons shop here, which is looking ideal. There's also a dually store, which can just be fun. If I found a blue beetle here, I would buy it. We got another red envelope. Lovely. $1 claw arm. I have a haste item, but I don't have a guaranteed way to haste this. Except for levitation pad, which is right there. I could do that. Could be a good way to get spider mace going. I'd have to sell this, and I guess this too, which is a lot of poison I'm giving up on. Charge your tech items 1 second. Yeah, I don't think I need any more of this stuff. This is a 3-second weapon. Do I just give up on refractor? I could just give up on refractor and play Dinosaur plus a levitation pad on Croc Tears or something. I'm going to pick up the Dinosaur. I don't necessarily think I'm playing him yet. I'm going to transform this at the beginning of the next day. Put these over here. Wait, the rightmost item had some kind of buff, right? No, it's just the rightmost poison. So, want both of these guys on the edges. And then just for funsies, I'm going to balance the board out a little bit. Two smalls, a medium, two smalls, a medium, two smalls. All right.
I may be young for a captain, but I've seen my share of storms.
And our poison buffs are where I want them to. He's got weapons. He also has a lot of damage.
Bravery
Holy cow.
without strength is a sword without a blade.
Maybe I should have hasted the Croc Tears. If that had gone off, I would have won there. Interesting idea. Alright, let's transform you. Whenever you use a potion or relic, poison equal to this item's regen. Whenever you use a potion or relic, another item starts flying. When you use a flying item, gain 6 regen. When you use a potion or relic, poison equal to this item's regen. So hold on now. Fuck refractor, we don't care. That's stronger to have the poison on, for sure. Got a 3-second item to start us, in terms of start time. And yeah, okay. Maybe I put this here. We're definitely looking for small items now. Potion or relic, another item starts flying. I feel like this would be pretty solid if we were able to get this stuff flying. If we were able to get the macroscope flying, this would give us a lot of damage buffs.
Remember, diamonds come in small boxes.
It's too bad that this potion is so slow. I might just have to transform that too. This is a pretty ideal transform to get on the first try, though.
I would spar with you, but this leg. Oof.
Do I bother upgrading that?
And when you carry my
I'll
weapon,
do it.
I
You never
fight
know.
alongside you.
Going to upgrade this one
Use
first.
it well. Make me proud.
+1 multicast for each poisoned player. I just feel like that's gotta be better.
Go make some more stories. Then come back and tell me.
It's not a weapon though, or no, it is a weapon. It's not a relic though, you know.
Which dueling academy did you attend, huh?
Let's see. Let's see.
But
See, that felt pretty good.
honor student.
Just need some heavy stuff, and that is ideal. 30 extra damage at the very beginning, and honestly, I'm going here for the slow stuff. Runic Potion? That is a 4-second potion to make other stuff fly. That might be worth it over Barbed Claws.
Would you perhaps
I am broke.
accept some lead?
Right. Alright, I'll take that over Barbed Claws.
I found some exhilarating speed for you. Look at this. You'll be so fast there.
I was hoping for some slow stuff, but not gonna be the case. This is a guaranteed crit, so it does buff all of my weapons damage. This only ever hits one item with lifesteal, so I don't know if that's actually better. I have $6. I think I'll just take the extra health. We are Mac after all. We're going to be behind on the health.
But only so that I can study you.
I don't think I've taken any chocolate bars yet. Most of the time, Pig is going to just out-heal us and hit us with something huge on this day, so it's looking like that's what's going to happen here, too. But we exploded him. We exploded him. Once these guys go off, the Spider Mace loops pretty good. I still feel like this one's worth having the poison next to, but in a way, it almost feels like it's supposed to be the Spider Mace that's here. You know?
My battle days are over. But my
Ooh, that is a huge upgrade. Let's transform you. Obsidian Macroscope is definitely tempting. This is looking really good too, because we can actually buff its damage pretty reliably, especially when it hits the threshold here.
Action.
I think we're just selling the Ice Claw, guys. I don't know why I invested so heavily in it, honestly.
Enjoy the thrill of battle. Well, you can. Hey,
I think I will buy this one.
I fight alongside you.
Not these ones, though. Speaking of chocolate bars, I could get some chocolate bars right now. I'm going to believe that this is better. We don't have a quest item, but we're only missing the one multicast from the quest item, right? So I feel like that's pretty solid. And this way we can grab 5 chocolate bars and have a pretty good leg up on the next store. Let's go Dire Anklet. It's a really good skill here, too. And another obsidian item. Yeah, I still feel like something else needs the poison, right? It takes too long for us to get the poison from this
I
one.
have no time for
How did this times
you.
3? No, it didn't times 3. What does this mean? Why are you saying times 3 on that one? But yeah, this one only went off once, so definitely want
I'm
this
working on a
something like
shrinking
that.
spell for such situations.
Claws is good if we can get some crit chance going. Don't really want to go to the potion store. I don't really have anything to transform either. I guess I'll go potion store.
Right? Of course.
I get a second catalyst every day. Here's what I'll do. I'm gonna roll here, see if I can get my runic potion back.
Unlike your bitter brews, mine are
Making some money here.
The Bazaar has many secrets.
Got a runic potion
I
back.
will uncover them all.
When you slow, your items gain crit chance for the fight, or when you crit, your weapons gain damage for the fight. See, I do need this. I don't have really much crit chance at all. I've only got 9% on everything, so I think I will take this since we have the macroscope.
Beautiful up there.
Seems worth it. I will just go items here.
Let's chat.
Peace Rot we could try to get rich with. This just feels like it takes up too much space on the board right now. Need all this other crap. I think I'm good on Peace Rot. Philosopher's Stone makes other stuff really cheap because we get a catalyst from it.
Do you have to leave already?
Assless Fang? Actually, not bad. It's tough though. That's tough though. Have to drop the Venom pretty much for this. I think I'm good. Making money very slowly.
Why must we do this?
Still feel pretty bursty. It's Sean.
You should know, I'm a bit of a
Sean
legend.
versus Sean. Who will win? Okay, that looks pretty strong.
Bring her about.
But we are so bursty, holy cow. That is pretty solid burst, if you ask me. Pretty solid, pretty solid. So what would we want on the board other than, like, what we have right now? I don't know. This seems like the right item for Viper Cane. We get another generosity buff? Ooh.
I love the the company's owner.
Alright, you know what? I'll do it. I feel like this Goop Flail could actually be really, really good later on. We're missing just a couple items to really buff it up like crazy.
For a reason. Buy more.
Would love to find Macroscope as well.
I'm finished with fighting, but I can help you finish a fight.
Okay, don't have any of these anymore.
Bazaar is not kind.
Mac really does have a large pool of items for weapons, doesn't he? Now, I think this one would be a little psychotic, right? He does have a freaking katana, though, so we would be charging these guys pretty well. It's 1 extra XP, right? And I kind of want 1 extra XP. I got it. I got the extra XP. That's all I was trying to get. I'm happy. Weapon skills for sure here.
Everything.
First 4 times you use a weapon, charge a poison item. So that just charges one of these a little bit extra. I could also just go for a little bit of extra crit. You know what? This is fine. The faster we go, the better we are. And if I buy some gumballs here, I will make back the money in generosity money later on. Perfect set of first gumballs for us, because they actually all buff us. And I guess I'll look for a yo-yo.
Yes, I have many toys for you.
Pet rock. So I'd have to give up my dinosaur on board for pet rock.
I play visit first? Yes, you must have the fun.
But we would go from 13% to 28% crit. I don't know if that's worth it. I don't know if that's worth it. I think we're still bursty enough for the next couple days. I'm still definitely looking for a poppy field.
Not to squabble with nobody.
At least I'm pretty sure we're looking for a poppy field here. If I could find a holsters, that would be really, really good too.
Next time, boys.
But yeah, I mean, we're like
Less
incredibly
blunder,
bursty
more
right now.
Blunder.
2 floor spikes and a spider mace with a venom. Yeah, eventually these do go faster than the dinosaur. I guess maybe we do just want the floor spike next to it. Alright, floor spikes, you hang out over there. Dinosaur, you'll hang out over here. Oh, we should have saved that. That's fine. Aerodome. Let's look for something specific. Non-weapon items. We're looking for
No
Poppy
weapons?
Field. Holy
Leave
shit, that's
with
really
big
expensive.
bargains.
Holy shit, this would be so good too. Holy cow. With this stuff, it would go so fast. That is incredibly tempting to just leave that on the board and let them go incredibly fast. Crap. No, I want the poppy field more. And we got it discounted exactly as much as we needed. Okay, perfect. We only have $0 left. So, the question here is, this one gives us just 8 flat damage every time we use an item. This one gives us poison every time we use an item. And your weapons have damage equal to 100% of the poison. So, if I were to put this back in on the right, we'd be poisoning 10 every time. Which would mean every time we poison, we're getting 10 damage instead of 8. I think this is the setup right here. Maybe even this. Because we're poisoning twice from every source now whenever we use anything. I think this should be good. And we could get Joyful Jack.
How delicious.
Imagine a second poppy field. I don't think I've ever had 2 poppy fields before. That would be pretty cool.
Compost, I am not.
Oh, even better. Holy cow. Whenever you heal or gain regen, charge a poison item 1 second. So every time we use anything, we're charging one of these 2. Oh my god. If we can get a poison enchant, we're putting it on the spider mace too. That would be insanely good. Wow, we're gonna go really, really fast. This is definitely gonna win us the game, I think, here. Should be very, very strong. I'm just going to go ahead and try to get as much XP as I possibly can on the next couple days because this should be incredibly strong. This is a poison vendor.
Poison is liquid entropy. It has its role.
I'm very broke, but don't need any of this stuff anymore. We're gonna be farming.
To breathe when you use that.
That's a lot of poison. That's a lot of poison to hit ourselves with, you know? This one would go really fast too, but you almost want it to be... Yeah, I don't think any of this really works. The strength potion's good. You get 100% crit chance for 4 seconds. It could go here instead of the scope. Oh, you know what, actually, with equivalent exchange, that would actually be pretty good. Especially if I were to get...
Thank you.
If I were to get a second ammo in this, because it would charge and then we just have like a billion crit chance. Let's try to see what this looks like just for the fight. Because every time we use an item, we're going to be gaining this regen. Eventually, it does take a second since we need to spam relics
Go ahead.
to be able to make it work,
Underestimate
but
me. It makes this more fun.
we should be charging a lot here with equivalent exchange. We are getting slowed pretty heavily too on this one. It's got a heavy lighthouse. Oh, I've noticed another flaw
Bring it
now
up out.
as well.
I've got another salvo.
Without that other tool on the board, we actually lose the start time on the dinosaur as well. We need that thing to be 3 seconds, so I don't think the crit chance will work. Even though it did win us that day there, I think we're going back to this just for the 3 seconds.
People first, profit 10th.
We haven't really seen too many reagents either. This is a relic that could go here instead. It does have a 100% crit chance while our enemy is poisoned. If I put poison on this when we hit level 10, then it could get charged too, and this could be our sustain. That's actually quite good too. Did we make it cheaper? We did. I think I'm gonna keep the macroscope.
Business.
Life
Let's go with
the Bazaar
XP.
is more than a city.
Man, I've been getting 1 XP out of that way too often. We have a chance at big ego here.
I am literally the
Can we pull the 2 best skills in the game besides the red ones? The red skills are clearly the best ones in the game, right?
I thought I'd reached the limit.
Damn. Hopefully we do still get the critical enchant. I've been saying a lot about the toxic enchant, but the critical enchant would be the one we're really after.
Death itself.
A burn and shield. Spices is pretty cool. If it was a relic, I would do it. Well, burn and shield. I mean, we're not scaling the poison value on this at all, right? So it's got to be shield on something. I think the logical choice would be one of the 2 that's charging, and I would rather have like poisonous or heavy on this one, I think, so it can loop itself.
You've just taken the first
See if we can
step.
find
Well,
any
everyone, you
reagents
got it
here. Ooh, that would be a lot of regen. We'd have to sacrifice the macroscope, and I'm kind of addicted to macroscope at this point. But this would be a lot of regen. I think I'm good. Maybe I transform into something. If that nerfed this one's cost, I would have done it. Let's go here and buff the poison on everything. Then we're gonna go into the next day. LBL DJZ.
What specs are you running?
See what you got, gamer.
Good luck.
Let's see what you got, gamer. Still buggy. That's very good. Especially with the adjacent paste. Looking like once we start bursting, though, we don't really stop bursting.
That explains
If you don't have a bunch of slower freeze, we're probably going to be able to get through your defense. It is, like, really, really struggling to keep up with the amount of little charge triggers we have, too. Everything's getting charged like crazy off of these. I'm loving it. Had a rough go at playing Mac last time on stream. I am gonna do this now. Reason being, I wanted to see if I could go gumballs and then get myself a good discount with them. 4 slots, I'll make room for 5. Let's go 5. Arcoon. Oh, and then there's the palanquin here. Gravstone's also here, though. I will go with that.
This is a gift at any price.
Boom, 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 boom. $0 gravstone.
Society of Mister.
Let's get out of there.
Anyway.
Not making money on any of that other stuff. And you have when you haste, gain crit chance. You have when you use a large item, burn. This one's good. When you use a friend, gain regen, which would help us charge. It's also got a gold dinosaur.
disgusting creatures.
And there it
Another
is.
step forward on my path.
So 24, 60 with a 9%, 54 with a 15%. I think we still want this one. Granted, it would be funny to have, like, the spider mace surrounded by the same stuff. But I still think the macroscope's better than having a second dinosaur, you know? Let's go crit skills here.
Creature has a weak point. I see yours already.
When you crit, your poison items gain 2 poison from the fights.
Away of the needle.
Good. We go here. Okay, here we are looking for the unique skill, I think, for the most part. That is crazy burst. A little bit more base crit chance would be so good.
Not all my subjects.
This
survive
one's not
my
happening.
experiments.
I can level up if I hit this, right? Oh no, not quite. It also didn't give me the XP, which is something else entirely, but we're not going to worry about that.
I will leave you alive to learn the lesson.
Sea fish.
My fight isn't with you, but if you insist.
Alright, sea fish, let's see it. What you got? Primordial. Ah, yes, of course.
Like my crew says at the bar.
They didn't really
Another
have too many
round.
status effects to pump out. I've not seen a Diamond Primordial with such little support in a while. I guess you have a poisonous rowboat. Let's go with a gold tier reagent. It's a poison one too. That's probably one of the better ones we could have gotten. Okay, and then here, let's transform you. That is a weapon. But it's not really what we're looking for. I think honestly, instead of either of these two, we should well, let's do this one.
There's no one. Did it
Boop.
really change?
Amber.
Misremember.
Yeah, so I think I'm okay selling these two. I kind of want to hold on to these two, but I'll sell these. Should I just grab more poison? Yeah, why not? Void Colossus. We don't have a way to burn, but both of these skills are really, really good, and you never know. There's always rerolls available on this character. I feel really strong. I hope that it continues, because once we start running into Pig, we're going to really have to try to win. You know what I mean? Pig is no joke right now in the current meta, and we haven't seen too many of them, but he's spooky. Almost bought that.
I saved that one from Curio's junkyard. Cleaned up real nice.
I wanted the extra catalyst every day, so we can start messing with these transforms a bit more. Here we can just get good value
You need. Just a matter of fact.
by selling. So let's start by going here,
20 years waiting for you.
and then something should be discounted. Go here, sell that. Get an extra slow second for the macroscope. Chocolate bar, I think we don't care about either of these two, so let's go to the next page. Sell that. In fact, let's just put this in the bag so that we can do this.
My rusty circuits to see that find a home. Trash is tragedy. Reuse everything. That's been sitting there 20 years, waiting for you.
Alrighty. Let's upgrade an item, and let's go with the macroscope.
Sharpen, reinforce.
Macroscope just because it's pretty slow normally, and These other items don't get cooldown reductions except for the Spider Mace, and I think Spider Mace is doing pretty alright for itself in terms of charge right now.
But only so that I can study you.
Octopodes. What are we working with? Is this a 3D printer Atlas stone? Oh, that's spooky. Are we dead? Oh my god, we survived. We are bursty. Holy cow, we beat we beat a quad fiber optic Atlas stone with a capacitor next to it. That's crazy. Wouldn't it be better to put the capacitor next to the SMG? I think it would. 'Cause this guy charges him like 6 seconds when he goes off. No, 8 seconds when he goes off. Good lord. That's terrifying. But we are okay. Alright, spend 1 here. Spend 1 here. That is really tempting.
What have you got?
Spend 1 there.
Me.
Well, this is a way to get crit chance on everything. 40% extra crit chance. Everything starts flying eventually. I just don't know how much this slows the board down to be able to put this on there. I don't know how much this would slow it down.
To trust
I'm gonna go with a legendary item this time.
Is not always a
Ooh.
gift.
Well, well. Now it doesn't really matter. This is going to go so hard.
The world works like
This is gonna go so hard. Oh my god. I love hitting the legendary button on that one.
the Outlander ways. Someday
Give me this, give me this, give me this, give me this. Oh, I thought I got it. Medium item, I mean, the only one we want is this, right? I think we're going chocolate bars here for the bulk, and then we're going Jules Cafe here for the bulk.
each new discovery,
And then I'll take a diamond skill here.
life is revealed.
First 8 times an enemy uses a non-weapon item each fight, charge a weapon. You have regen equal to half the poison on an enemy.
All in her say, power is wisdom.
Well, you know what they say, guys.
May I desist
GG.
you for study? Are you
That should be really, really good.
noticed? I'm huge.
Those are very large numbers. I'm going to need to be way burstier than I currently am to beat that. So much for GG. He put the bootstraps on the board. Remember what I said about Pig being really hard to beat in the current meta? This dude got 2 cash cannons, only, what, $70 spent away from each other? And they're both diamond. Wow. Really, really good. This thing is cooking on value, probably because of housewarming gifts. Yeah, it's very difficult to beat value stacking pigs. Ever since they changed how value stacks on items permanently, and then they were like, but pig can still do it. You know? We're still bursty enough to kill as long as we don't get one shot, right? So we should be looking for, well, skill upgrades are nice, but I'm looking more for new skills and for
customer.
stuff to transform. Vitality potion.
It was nice to see you.
Gibbous here instead of the macroscope. I would totally put in the moon orb.
I cannot let you taint her with your chaos. The moon is small. There is no room for your greed.
Fire hose, steam hose, rather.
Any good fights lately?
Weapons.
Oh, I do miss it.
I See, even the regen from that diamond shiny runic blade earlier wouldn't have saved us. I'll go diamond loot here. Cool down. Honestly, I'm gonna put that on the macroscope. Attached to this little guy.
Oh, hello. I mean, welcome to... When you live this long...
Let's try it out.
I don't have anything smaller. Oh, it's like the baby birds that nested in my mother.
I got a second poppy field, guys. I got a second poppy field, guys. I got a second poppy field, guys. Do I... No, because then we're not getting equivalent exchange value. Wait. Yes, we are, because it's a restorative poppy field. Damn, I wish I hadn't put that there. Hold on. Is this just insane, though? It's another pig.
You knew my true purpose.
Double poppy field, guys. With equivalent exchange on one of the poppy fields healing. Uh-oh. See? This is the same shit. Same shit as before. We need to do massive, massive damage. Oh no, and we messed up the dinosaur too. Yep. That freaking dinosaur. It's slower than the macroscope would have been. So basically we need to rely on our opponents using weapons on this one just to charge up the spiky floor spikes. Okay, we've got Toxic here. So if I put this in, then we start at 5.5 seconds. That seems too slow still. So what if I took out one of the floor spikes? Still 6 seconds, huh? Shoot. That's brutal. We need another relic here for the dinosaur to be fast enough, and we wouldn't have either of our floor spikes. The Grabstone was our last relic. I think, honestly, we're still just putting this onto the Spider Mace. We're just going to keep running Grabstone. The double Poppy Field was a fun idea, but if it nerfs our start speed to 6 seconds, then we can't really afford to do it, right? Yeah. Alright.
Few warriors live to retire. By my weapon.
It's unfortunate, but it is what it is.
You'll be back with bruises.
See, now this is a tough one. Because if I put this on Poppy Field, then we're nerfing our damage output from Poppy Field, but it's a lot of crit. Like, it's crit equal to as much poison as what's on the enemy. So this is a really good enchant for Poppy Field. And I could totally put it here, but it's just not as effective at scaling our damage with Imp Weaponry. I guess Imp Weaponry is not that strong right now, but Improvised Poison would go insane with Poppy Field if I put it on there. Maybe I just overwrite the Turbo Enchant on Floor Spike and let that be our crit charge up item? I don't know. Obsidian Poppy Field's so good, but this is even better, dude. It's even better. I'm definitely taking this. It's just tough to know which one to put it on. This would just guarantee crit on everything, right? It's just perma crit on everything as long as we can actually keep the poison on them, which shouldn't be too difficult if we're scaling poison this hard. But the thing is, we're spamming so much that this is just an extra cast of damage on everything. I think it's Floor Spike. I think we're gonna overwrite the Turbo Enchant. It's a tough one. That's a real tough one. So we're not hasting anymore, so I'll go for Friend cooldown or Friend burn. Sheesh.
A waste of my time.
It's like they're just gone in a blink of an eye when we're fighting the AI. Sunder.
Has many secrets.
Nice.
I will uncover them all.
Gold skills are so important here, but
Let's get
this
those
one's going to be
things
Spider
hammered.
Mace.
Feel the difference? That's some masking craft.
And this one could be Pearl or could be Curio. I think we're going Curio
Just
here.
close your eyes and grab something.
Sell these guys off. We don't need these anymore because we're not going to get another day no matter what.
Well, you're doing your part to clean up the bazaar.
It's too bad we didn't get any incentives for buying other than generosity.
Hooey! Now that's a bargain. Well, you're doing your part to clean up the bazaar.
Sell one more of these and then go here and then go here.
Circuits to see that find a home.
And let's put the damage buffs onto the poppy field. Sell the blue nanas as well.
That's been sitting
1,
there
2,
20 years,
3.
waiting for you.
Doesn't really matter too much at this point what we're buying and selling.
Trash is
So I'm just
trash.
gonna grab the ones that matter.
Reuse everything.
This here again. Doesn't appear to have changed it at all. Alright.
You are a child to me, and I will punish you.
Let's hope for the best here. This could be like a crazy Julian at this stage of the game. He's got 10,000 health, he's got double crit damage, he's got... Oh yeah, we're dead. We're dead. Look at this. Look at this BS.
Fall like a boulder.
You see what I mean, guys? Other characters just have such a good payoff to just instant kill you during this event. And even if you have a 3-second start time, if you're getting hit with a multicast clam right away, you're just gonna die. You need to basically... You need to really, really tempo yourself super, super hard through the early game. And I think simply because we lost day 1 and 2 or something like that, we lost the 10 win on this one just because of it. This is insane, first of all, to get the double charge. But then to also have Shipwreck? What the hell is he hitting with this? Oh, it is hitting Anchor. Yeah, I mean, that's just disgusting. That's just disgusting. Triple cast Anchor with double damage and double crit damage and 86% crit chance with an instant. Yeah, I mean, this is just disgusting. This is the board you fear. Unless you have, you know... How much shield do you need? This hits for 15,000 every time it crits, right? Maybe 16,000 every time it crits. So you're getting hit for 16 times 3, which is quick math, 48,000 damage within 3 seconds. Before 3 seconds, even. This didn't get to go off, right? Yeah, no. That was... Oh, no, it's exactly 2 seconds because of the rowboat charging. So in 2 seconds, you need to shield 16,000, and you need to keep that going because every 2 seconds, you're going to get hit for 16,000. This is the kind of stuff that you end up hitting later into the days. There's just nothing you can really do about that kind of board because it's a % damage. You know? Anyway, it was a really fun run. We had 2 poppy fields on the board at one point, which was pretty cool. We got some really high roll stuff. But unfortunately, in this current meta, you just end up running into a lot more one-shots than anything else, really. And past like day 10, you're going to have a really hard time unless you are able to burst kill with either a one-shot or something like this. Maybe if you had an instant start, like, I'm not sure entirely what would have been the best item on this. I think, though, if I had to guess, the best item would have actually been a Clamora instead of the Dinosaur, but with Obsidian. If I got a Clamora earlier into the run, I would have held on to it for a really long time, and I could have put the Clamora with Obsidian instead of the Poppy Field, and that would have been an instant cast weapon that's also slowed and poisoned. Well, I guess not poisoned twice, but it would have poisoned once. Would have been 2 charges for the Spider Mace. Would have gone off at 4 seconds. And we could have had the Dinosaur on as well, but both of these would have gotten charged from that. It's just really hard to make a board on Mac feel incredibly busted right now, in my experience. Just because of how strong all the other characters are. But we went up in rank. It's 9 win. We'll take it. If you guys enjoyed the video and you enjoyed the build and seeing the new exclusive skin for Mac, do feel free to drop a sub on the channel. I tried to post daily, but I've been maybe doing like every other day here and there lately, just because work's been really busy. But I hope you guys are still enjoying the content, and if you are, I'll definitely see you tomorrow on Stell.
If it works,
Alright guys, thanks for watching. Bye-bye.